One morning, Percy didn't feel well. His joints ached and he couldn't breathe properly. And the Fat Controller came with an inspector, who examined Percy and took notes in a small book. When they finished, the Fat Controller looked serious. "You'll have to go to the works, Percy. They will make you better, but it will be a very long time."
"A long time? Who will look after my trucks? Toby can't do everything."
"He certainly can't," agreed the Fat Controller. "I will have to get another engine to do your work." The only engine the Fat Controller could spare was Diesel. Later that day, Duck was at the works when he heard an oily purring noise.
"Oh great, it's Diesel! What is he doing here?"
he said crossly. When Diesel reached the junction, Thomas was waiting with Annie and Clarabelle. "Hello," said Thomas suspiciously. "You've come to help Toby, I suppose. You and Percy love embarrassing engines by playing tricks on them. Now do not do any of that here," warned Thomas. Diesel looked pained. "What? Tricks? Me? I'm a reformed engine," he said smoothly. "You've got me all wrong, Thomas. I like being assistants to you really useful engines." "I'll believe that when I see it." "I also see that you still haven't forgiven Percy for that incident with the brake fan," teased Diesel. "Just do your work and keep quiet," snapped Thomas. Diesel pulled some trucks carefully to Fafarqua, where Toby met him. "Oh, it's you, is it? Well, do your shunting, please, and take these stone trucks to the harbour." That night when Diesel went to the shed, Thomas and Toby made it clear to him that they were standing no nonsense. Diesel listened, purring quietly. "Yes, Thomas. I understand, Thomas. I know, Thomas." The trucks knew that the Fat Controller once sent Diesel away for troublemaking. "Let's have some fun," they sniggered. They teased Diesel and tried to annoy him by slipping their brakes on. Accidentally. On purpose. One morning, they went too far. "It's Evil Diesel!" they shouted as he came into the yard. "Oily creature! Of course, Thomas! Whatever you say, Thomas!" they teased. Diesel could stand no more. "Again! He growled furiously. "I will teach you!" Then he gave the trucks a sharp push and sent them fast into a siding. The oldest truck, who was also the rudest, was at the front. "Ah! Help!" With a loud crash, he hit the buffers. For a moment, the oldest and rudest truck was squeezed between the buffers and the other truck. Then both he and the buffers collapsed, and the broken pieces were pushed into the road. Diesel growled furiously as he cleaned up the mess. "Come on, you. Any more nonsense and I'll squash you all flat, just like your other friend." The Fat Controller was furious. "You will go back to shunting as soon as I can arrange it. Or even still, go back to the other railway." When the Fat Controller finished with him, Diesel was glad he was leaving the branch line. A day or two later, Daisy was running down a hill when she felt something warm and wet splashing her wheels. At the next station, she felt hot, and her joints were stiff. "You've lost your oil," said her driver.
"But he will have to take your passengers."
Then Thomas arrived with Annie and Clarabelle full of people on their way home from market. Thomas started confidently up the hill. But his wheels started to slip on Daisy's oil.
"Help! Help! I'm slipping back!"
he whistled. Near the bottom of the hill were special points to divert runaway trucks off the line. Thomas could not stop his heavy train, pulling him downhill towards these points. Clarabelle's back wheel was directed off the line, and it sank firmly into the mud, and Thomas stopped.
"That's done it,"
said the guard, and he helped the passengers back to the station. At the next station, Diesel was waiting with his last train before leaving the branch line in disgrace. He sniggered slyly when he heard about Thomas. "Serves him right," he said. Then Diesel remembered that while Thomas was blocking the signal line, he couldn't get past. The trucks tittered as he pushed them crossly into a siding. "Dollar! I will have to help or I won't go home." He set off for the rescue. At the oily place he stopped, before creeping carefully forward. Meanwhile, workmen had put sleepers under Clarabelle to help her slope up the line. Then they cleaned the oil off the rails before putting dry sand on them. At last, everything was ready. Diesel dug his wheels into the sand and pulled, but he was careful not to pull too hard in case a coupling broke. With sand on the rails, Thomas could help too, and the two engines roared away until they stopped, and then a bit more, and inch by inch, until Clarabelle was back on the rails. Clarabelle was unhurt, so they went back for the passengers. Then, using plenty of sand, both engines pulled the train up the hill.
"You, Diesel! You were splendid!"
said Clarabelle. Diesel now felt sorry that he was going. Clarabelle asked the Fat Controller to forgive him, and now everyone hopes Diesel will come again. Diesel hopes so too.